Next on WVUA 23 News, the sun was shining today and will continue to do so this week. More on the forecast coming up.
We'll turn your attention now to the weather. A beautiful start for their first full week of fall. Molly Starr in tonight with a first look at that forecast. Molly, good evening.
Good evening, Jabari. You're right. It was the first full week of fall, although temperatures didn't feel as fall-like as they could. But they're feeling pretty nice out now. Tuscaloosa currently sitting at 75. Fayette, 70 degrees now. Haleyville up there, you see this little green there at 64. But our highs today were in the 90s, and unfortunately, that's what you can expect for the beginning half of your week. We're seeing lots of sunshine Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but we might have a cool down coming our way, but I'll have more details coming up in just a few minutes. Jabari? Well, it was a hot day out there once again, and that warm weather is continuing. I'll have more on the forecast after the break. Well, like we said, we finished the first official week of fall, but I don't know about you guys. I don't really consider 93 degrees fall-like temperatures. However, currently 75 here in Tuscaloosa, and it is all quiet on the western front out there. Temperatures, that's the big news right now. While we're about average for this time of year, we're slightly above that average. Typically, we're looking for those mid-80s. However, today we saw those low 90s. Now, our areas, Haleyville and Coleman, they saw those mid-80s. But even over in Gadsden, Anniston, and Alexander City, where we're still on that higher side, it was another awfully warm day out there. Now, the good news is, wasn't a lot of a heat index. So even with the slight amount of humidity, it's not like those temperatures were feeling in the 100s. They felt about what they actually were, if not a degree warmer. But we're on the cool down for the night, and that's the good news for those of us here still at work who have to go home after this. But we're going to be exiting at very nice temperatures in Tuscaloosa on the warmer side, 75. Now we've got 60s on the board, and we're dropping into the low 70s, but that's about average for this time of year, and that's what you can expect for tonight. That mid 60s, once again, we are in this pattern. We're seeing some calm conditions again. It's pretty much copy paste of what we saw yesterday. We're going to continue to copy and paste this for the next few days. Not much in terms of wind, just kind of out of the north, bringing in a slight breeze. It's 10 p.m. You know what that means. That means ground clutter. Now, again, we learned yesterday that some of this is from migratory birds making their way down for their fall and winter seasons. However, this is just a lot of buildings, trees, and everything else going on out there. So in terms of rain, moving over to our radars and satellite, and you can see there were a few small little pop-up showers. Now, most likely that didn't even make it to the ground. There's not much out there. As you're headed out the door tomorrow, those temperatures going to feel awfully cool and nice heading into the rest of your workday. It's not going to be much out there. It's just going to be the same pattern we saw. Now, temperatures could be in the 80s, but you could see temperatures reach into the 90s with those next few days. We're copy pasting Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, a little bit of good news, potentially a cool down headed our way. Not much in terms of rain. Now, Hurricane Humberto is still out there, but that's a fish storm. He's just going to head on right out into the ocean, and we're still watching this little disturbance, but it's not looking like it's going to hit us at all. And again, there's just no chance of rain for us in the next near future. Now, this could change, but we're stuck in this pattern. We're seeing those mid-80s return by Wednesday, hopefully cooling down into the next weekend. And again, while we're here calm from the tropics, but we do continue through this hurricane season, make sure to download our free WVUA 23 app. Keep up to date with weather coverage and updates, as well as our social media platforms. Search Richard Scott, WVUA 23.
And one thing I will say, this week, today started out absolutely beautiful.
Yes, these lows at night are beautiful.
Yes.
I'm over the 90s. I've been saying that for a while.
I'm over it
the
too.
80s.
Well, yeah, I am too.
I'm enjoying the nighttime. Might have to be a night owl, I guess.
No, I'm not going to say that, but I love it, though. All right. Well, Alex Booth is here with a look at what's coming up in sports. Alex.
We got a nice week shaping up for us. Lots of sunshine, lots of warm weather, hopefully starting to cool off by Wednesday.
All right. Well, that's it for us. We're back here again tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Until then, have a great work week.